Good morning, we're in Casco Viejo and we're going on a tour.
I am Gonzo, like
Awesome.
the Muppet. I'm going to be the tour guide for today.
Wonderful.
We're doing our best we can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, no worries.
Let's start driving out to the Canal zone, going over the bridges, getting in some history.
On our city tour this morning. It's been about an hour. The guide Gonzo has done an amazing job. There's not actually that much open here in Panama, so the visitor centers that they normally take us to are closed down. Some of the viewpoints again closed, so we're getting as close as we can. And even if we just drove around in his van all day, the information he's giving is absolutely remarkable.
He is amazing. We're learning so much.
They said the walls of the canal are such that when the boats run into them, the boats get completely destroyed, not the canal walls. They are reinforced just fine.
For the Panama Canal. It's this beautiful building up on the hill behind me. One really cool fact that Gonzo told us is that we are right here at the bottom of the hill. We're at sea level right now, just as if we were right at the beginning or the end of the Panama Canal. And this man-made hill is exactly 80 feet, which is exactly how high the lake is at the top of the Panama Canal. So the boats have to start here and then they end up there going across Panama and then come back down to sea level when they make it all the way across.
So these are the three locks. We have Gatun, Miraflores, and Pedro Miguel. Pedro Miguel is the lock that we went to view today just from the street side since we couldn't actually go to the visitor center. Just a beautiful, beautiful area here at the port. Sadly, many of the restaurants and shops have closed due to the pandemic, so not what it once was.
Behind me is the beautiful Bio Museum of Panama, the only world-class museum here in Panama. And it was actually designed by Frank Gehry, the architect of the Walt Disney Hall in Los Angeles, which we saw early last year. And it is just as beautiful. The colors are a little unique for Frank Gehry's perspective when he usually designs architecture, but it has a reason, because this is the Biodiversity Museum. He wanted to showcase the beautiful colors of Panama, and these colors can be found in anything and everything here in the country of Panama, in the trees, in the flowers, in the birds, in the butterflies, in the insects, and even the fish.
made a pit stop because we're trying to find a sloth. Gonzo, being the kind guide that he has been the entire time, let us stay in the air-conditioned car while he goes out into the heat of Panama to find a sloth for us.
Fingers crossed, baby.
We've only seen one, and it was in Costa Rica, and someone was carrying it off of the road. What we didn't realize then, and if you see a sloth, the cool thing is you can return to that exact spot and pretty much see them for like maybe a day because they're that slow. But we didn't think of that at the time.
No.
So now that it's closed, I've been finding, not every time, but sometimes I find sloths out on these trees. There happens to be a fella right there. Oh.
So we're taking a hard left and getting lunch right across the street from our Airbnb.
So we just finished up our tour with Barefoot Panama, and as we were driving around in Costco Antiguo, Gonzo, our tour guide, actually told us that Super Gourmet, this deli just across the way from our Airbnb, has really good empanadas, perfect for lunch, and we are starving, and we have no power at our Airbnb right now. So we hopped over here, ordered a couple of empanadas de pollo, and I'm really excited to dig in. We got the empanadas and we didn't know how to eat them because there's no silverware, so we had to ask. But she said Panda Minions normally eat it with a napkin to eat it, but she gave us silverware just in case it's hard. Also, we got hot sauces, Nate's favorite. This is the traditional one that like every home in Panama has, so I think this is the one that we've had a couple of times already. And then this is an even spicier version, so Nate's probably gonna try this one.
Good luck. Is it hot? No.
It's so flaky.
Yeah, it's like almost like a little croissant. It looks like. With goodness in the middle.
It's like a pie crust.
Good stuff. I'm gonna try the traditional one first, just in case I lose my taste buds on the really spicy one. This is definitely the one we've had before. It's not too spicy, so I'm going to move on to the really spicy looking one now. I truly believe I can handle spicy food because that one does not bother me at all. And they won awards for spiciness, so I think I'm adapting. The traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the traditional. You've tried both hot sauces now. Which do you prefer?
I think I like the second one.
Really?
Yeah, the hot sauce that's really popular here is like very vinegary, which is like typical hot sauce. But I like not vinegary hot sauces, and this one is delicious. It's more like a salsa.
I can see that. She even told us that they have small bottles that we can use with our travels.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
Mm-hmm.